So like you seen in the title, this player could really benefit and help the Chicago Bulls. I think you guys might agree with who I think, as far as this player, who I feel like will really help this team next season, and actually, improve our bench going on the next season. But before I get into it, man, if you're a Bulls fan or you just love NBA content, man, like, comment, and subscribe on the video. It helps the channel get out to more Bulls fans and more fans who just love the NBA in general. So hit that like and subscribe button. But I'm gonna get into it. So Malik Monk is the Bulls player, not the Bulls player, or the player in general I was referring to as a player who we could potentially add next season, who would actually really benefit this team, especially coming off the bench. Now, as you know, Malik Monk played for the Lakers, and as we all know, the Lakers had a season that didn't go so well. And Malik Monk, going into this offseason, is a free agent. And it's already been rumors and reports that when free agency started, the Bulls was listed as one of the teams who's gonna potentially go after him. So in a way, this kind of all like adds up, in any ways, as it does look like Arturis is definitely going to be trying to go after Malik Monk and his services. But if he's able to get him, man, Malik Monk he brings a lot to this team, and he helps this team as far as what we need, going forward next season, and actually improving our team. Now with a guy like Malik Monk, he'll be playing. He'll kind of be in a 6-man role. He's probably gonna fill that 6-man role as I think Kobe White. I think it's no longer for this team. I think we're gonna part ways with Kobe White during the offseason. So of course we need somebody to fill that void, and somebody who's capable of doing it at a higher level, at a more consistent level. And I feel like a guy Malik Monk. Malik Monk, he's still fairly young. He's a really great shooter, which we need. I guess sometimes he can be a little shaky with the shooting, but something I do know he's a little more consistent than Kobe. He's a guy that can go off and have big nights, as we've seen with the Lakers. Like in one game he put up like 40. So he has them games where he could just go off and just be on fire, and that's a guy we need, coming off that bench. A guy who can space the floor when you have guys like DeMar and Zach on the floor who are slashers, and it just adds another shooter to this team, which you desperately need. If you think about it, Zach and Lonzo were really our only consistent 3-point shooters, and in today's NBA, you got to have more than just two guys who do shoot the three consistently. And as we've seen in the playoffs, as far as when we played the Bucks, the one way we could have possibly beaten the Bucks is shooting the three ball at a high level, and obviously we couldn't do that. We was missing a lot of shots. Vooch, it's streaky from out there. So adding a guy like Malik Monk will really benefit this team. Also too, what it does when you add a guy like Malik Monk, it forces Vucevic back in the post. I know a lot of fans who's kind of getting tired of seeing Vooch popping up for the three, but me personally, I feel like he kind of had to do that just because you didn't really have consistent 3-point shooters out there. Zach at the time, the playoffs, was really our only one who was consistent. Of course Lonzo was injured, so when you have a guy like Malik Monk out on the floor, it kind of puts Vooch, back into the post where he belongs, because he wouldn't have to, be out there, because if you had a guy like a Malik Monk, you would have a shooter on the floor of all times, and Lonzo, Zach, and Malik Monk. And also too, Malik Monk is a solid to okay defender. He kind of fits that bill of like a 3-and-D wing, and having 3-and-D wings in today's NBA, is huge. So hey man, so Malik Monk to the Chicago Bulls. If we was able to sign it, personally, I would love it. That's something we need. Leave in the comments if you're a Bulls fan, how do you feel about us, potentially adding a guy like Malik Monk? So leave that in the comments. But like always, man, like I said at the beginning, man, like and subscribe to the video. It really helps the channel. get out to even more people. But that's pretty much gonna be it for me. Malik Monk to the Bulls. Let's make it happen. Let's do it.